Still thinking about Papers, Please. That was fun. Glory to Rostotska! Okay, we're going to be playing Super C today. That was chosen by Cody on the Discord, so we're going to go with that. I don't see anyone viewing yet, but I'm going to go ahead and get started. I am not great at this one. This is one of my... this is not one of my better Contra games. Let me set a few things up here. Get a nice frame going there. May take me a couple seconds to remember the controls, too. I think they... Yeah. They flipped up the controls a little here. Alright, so this is Super C on the NES. It's more or less came out 1989. What did it say on there? 1989, 1988. It's more or less their attempt to adapt Super Contra, which was the arcade follow-up to the original. It plays very much the same, minus the 30 lives code. There's no up, up, down, down, left, right, PA start in this. And apologies if I don't look at the chat too much, but I'm trying to concentrate. This is a tough game. Oop. Case in point, those grenades. I don't even remember how many continues they give you in this game. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat it, but we'll see. This Anniversary Collection actually is kind enough to include a save state system. So if I can't beat it first try, I'll try using saves, huh? How's that? Man, this is much easier than the arcade version. That's all I'll say. The arcade version has these guys just pouring out. Nobody in chat yet. Of course, this NES version has more levels than the arcade version. More bosses to throw at you. Alright, well, I've got 2 lives right now. These overhead stages are actually, well, at least they're easier than they are in the arcade version, but they're still the hardest part of the game. I'm actually going to swap out for the flamethrower is always useful, and you know, so is the spread, but I prefer the flamethrower in this version of the game. Just the speed with which it cuts through everything. I'm going to try to be extra careful here. hopefully, can everyone hear the game audio? Anyone who's watching, let me know. Sometimes it's best to just keep moving and not bother blowing these guys up. There we go. And, you know, the flamethrower just takes that thing out so fast. Okay, nobody in the chat yet. Alright, well, hopefully they're getting audio. Alright, now we have our first really challenging level. Standard jungle stage. Required of every Contra game, I think. Every good Contra game. Whew. That was close. I didn't think I was going to be able to slide through there without taking a death. These guys sure like the trees there. I think the flamethrower is the highest damage weapon in the game. I'm not entirely sure of that. You'd have to ask a speedrunner or somebody like that. Obviously the spread gets a ton of hits in, so it's pretty big. Alright, we're just gonna bounce on this guy's head. I'm pretty sure this is damaging. There he goes. I do not have the pattern memorized here for the earthquakes. Yep, yeah, case in point. Okay, that's gonna hurt us. Because this boss coming up is not necessarily a joke. This was the first stage boss in the arcade game. See, I would have been done by now if I still had the flamethrower. Alright, we got one over. Nope. Did not mean to take that hit. That's gonna slow us down. Well, alright, moving on, stage 4. Got 3 lives. Well, let's see how this goes. Getting through these sections with these little balls coming through the ceiling is always a headache. This stage was not an arcade game, so it's brand new. Ooh! I forgot about the size of the explosion on these things. Not a good start. Especially given, Alright, well, rapid fire will help a little bit. This whole stage is just the tower, so we're just going to be going straight up. As long as I keep my eye on each thread as they come. We should be good. Alright, so this thing is a huge headache. But the spread gun will definitely make it a lot easier. Down it goes. Flamethrower or spread gun, you're just gonna shred that thing apart. The fewer guns it has, obviously, the better. Oops. Well, that was just a foolish mistake. My precious flamethrower back. We'll go with spread for this part. Certainly help. I'm getting a little worried. I'm losing too many lives here, and that's not good. Yeah. Oh, this run is starting to fall apart. Alright, now we're getting to a section that more closely resembles the arcade game here. I am quite possibly seconds away from game over. Oh, hey! Nice of them to give me another extra life. This thing was not actually a boss in the arcade game. Much smaller. It's a regular enemy. One of the many things that makes the arcade game really hard is this thing, though. Okay. No pressure or anything. Oh, we got him. Okay. Well, this run is definitely not going as well as I'd hoped, but we're getting there. So this was the final stage in the arcade game. I believe these mouths are RNG, so they're random number generated. They can just appear wherever they wish. It's really unfair. I do not think we're gonna get through this level. Yeah, he said, knowingly. Okay, let's give that another try. I think we only get 3 continues, I'm not sure. Oh, I missed the flamethrower. That's gonna hurt. They don't give you much time to tell if the mouths are going to open on... I mean, if it opens on top of you, you don't really have a whole lot of time to escape. Okay, this is possibly the worst weapon I could have gotten right now. Ha! I don't think... Yeah, alright, continue. This may be where our run ends. Not enough lives to get through this stage. The remaining remaining stages are not that difficult. It's really just this one that's a huge problem. Ha! Okay. Yeah. Nope. Tried to outrun it, couldn't. Ah! I only got the one continue, I guess. Alright, so we're starting from scratch. Alright. Well, let's make some use of the cheat code. No, not cheat code, but the cheat method they gave us here, and you know, I can just save my game and keep... If I really screw up badly, I can restore. That could have gone so much better. I swear I've beaten this game without cheating. Okay, so they only gave us the one continue in this version. You have 3 in the arcade version, I'm pretty sure. Isn't there a 10 life code for this game as well, I think? For the NES version? That was close. Well, that all went very poorly, but this'll... At least I didn't lose any lives this time. Down he goes. Okay, hang on 1 second. Let's go ahead and give that a quick save. Alright, we're back on. Yeah, the arcade version of these stages are even worse. They just managed to render so many enemies at once. But thankfully, the NES had quite a few limitations when it came to sprites, so we're not being chased by a billion shots. Like I said, let's just abuse these save states, and if I die, we can just reload. That'll get us to the game. Alright, let's melt this guy pretty quick. See if we can... Should be able to... Break him down, melt him down. Alright. Hey, King Megman! There we go. Yeah, absolutely. Contra is the sort of game save states were made for, yeah. You missed it, but I was running through this game without them, and I only got to stage 6, I think. So we're gonna... just gonna abuse them here. I haven't actually needed to use the save states yet. I haven't lost any lives so far. But, you know, hey. Yeah, we're doing the obligatory jungle stage here. You know, I was saying earlier it's not a Contra game without a jungle stage, but come to think of it, Contra 3 didn't have a jungle stage, did it? It was kind of all city stages. Oh. Just looking at the chat for a second there. You were watching Devilman Crybaby. That's a good show. Anything patterned after a Go Nagai story is great. Alright, this is gonna take a while, because I don't have the flamethrower this time. Maybe I should have used the save state, but it's gonna be okay. Have you ever seen Lady Devilman? That's actually a good show, too. A little outdated by this point, but... I think that was the 80s kind of take on Devilman. Alright, got her flamethrower back. Yeah, anything Go Nagai is great. I keep falling for that. Yeah, let's just give it a save there. Ah! That was... Okay, so let's use our first save state there. That's the first time I've cheated. You've seen the OVAs and read the manga. Okay. Yeah, the manga was extra crazy. Oops. Oh, that's okay. Those explosions got me last time I played through, so let's avoid that this time. Yeah, Crybaby was excellent. Ah! Oh well, I'll take the death. This is one of those stages where spread actually might be better for you than flamethrower. Just because of the sheer number of those little bubbles that come at you later in the stage. Man, just what happened to Konami? It's a shame, you know? Funny thing is, from what I was reading, Contra Rogue Corps was overseen by the guy who designed Contra 3: The Alien Wars. Yeah, Contra Rogue Corps was just... it was depressing how bad that game was. Oops. I managed to not get hit by this boss last time. Well, that's clearly not going to happen this time. I really should have. That was a stupid hit to take, and so was that. I'll just take him. For a second there, I thought the game had glitched out on me. Oh well, it's done. What's done is done. It is a fait accompli. I barely made it through this stage last time. I don't know, I just, you know, playing Rogue Corps, I was like, okay, first of all, this is recycling too many bosses. Second, it's... you know, the reheating mechanic on the gun was bad. Overheating, rather. If you're gonna make a Contra game, do not make guns that overheat. Contra is not a series known for its realism. Ha! I should have seen that coming. Alright, well, let's take the hit. We're at the top of the mountain here. So I was saying, yeah, suddenly we're back in the same territory from the arcade game. This is actually familiar. And the boss coming up, though, was a regular enemy in the arcade game. Yeah, it's a shame, really. I mean, they made a good follow-up to Hardcore on the PS3. Hardcore Uprising, that was really great. But, yeah, Rogue Corps was definitely bad. Ha! Okay, let's try that again. Alright, second cheat of the day. I don't know, I was just kind of... I found the character designs a little silly, too, in Rogue Corps. Just had these scowling 90s characters. Ugh, I can't believe I just took that hit. I need to stop paying attention to the chat. No, I mean, that's what we're here for, really. Just, this is casual, not speedrunning or anything. Well, again, if you play the arcade game, you couldn't just keep pouring in quarters because it would limit you to 3 continues. If you used all 3 of those continues, it would just start you at the beginning no matter how many quarters you poured in. Konami arcade games were like that. Haunted Castle did the same thing. couple others. That's all it takes. I'm really off my game today. But yeah, I'm starting to remember they only give you one continue in the NES version. So, I mean, if you take a continue this early, then you're not doing well. You're not finishing the game. Player health. In the Japanese version of Hardcore, there was player health, and in Hardcore Uprising, both versions, they gave the players health. Other than that, it's always been one hit kills you. There we go. That's got him. So yeah, as for the Contra games with player health, if you're playing on the Japanese version of Contra Hardcore on the Mega Drive, the Japanese Mega Drive, it actually gives you health. And in keeping with that, when Arc Systems Works was brought on to do Hardcore Uprising, they gave the players health. So this is where I ended my run. Died a bunch of times, and ran out of continues before. This is actually the final stage on the arcade version. We're gonna swap out for this just so we can take out these faces a lot faster. See if I can actually beat this stage this time. So yeah, this is the final stage in the arcade original. And here's the hard part. These things constantly coming at you. You really have to do a lot of praying to just get through those constantly coming at you. But yeah, this is the final boss in the arcade game. I am absolutely terrible at the arcade game. I have only ever beaten it by using save states. Just constantly spamming them. In the arcade original, this guy has a little fetus in his brain there that you have to destroy after you take out the eyes. So it's a lot harder in the arcade version. Yeah, the Geiger aliens are in pretty much all the Contra games. They'll be showing up here shortly too. But yeah, they run after you in stage 5, I think, of the arcade version. You know, we got Geiger aliens here in background design. There's not really an analog to this, to the arcade version, so this is a new level. Although the boss is, in the arcade version, he was located in stage 3, I think. No, we don't want the laser. The laser's the worst. Laser's actually much more useful in the arcade version. A little bit, yeah. This collection has some emulation stutters. Now, here come the aliens. Facehuggers, rather. And I lost my flamethrower. That's not great. So there is some input lag on this, as you would have with any emulation. Ha! No, that's alright. I can usually get through this level without taking a single death, but this is not going well. Doesn't help that I don't have the flamethrower anymore. Alright, let's try this again. I am really screwing up. Okay, well, boss time. Alright, so this boss was in the arcade version. I think, like, stage 3? Not so bad. Oh. Jumped a little late there. Oh, jumped right into that. Okay, let's try that again. Doing badly here. Oh well. Love the aliens are like, hey, let's build a giant skull-shaped boss fortress thing. No reason to make it a skull. Just those humans find them weirdly scary, so we're gonna do that. Alright, there we go. Final stage. So there was nothing really like this in, I think, stage 4 had kind of these moments in it, but most of these enemies were not the kind of ones you'd see. Yeah, we can... This jump is the bane of my existence. Ugh. I knew I was gonna fall there, too. Okay. Lots of little running xenomorph guys in this stage. Alright, we're coming up on one of my least favorite parts, where the ceiling kind of restricts your movement big time. And those little fetus things are going to keep coming at the worst possible moments. Case in point. Alright, here we go. This is the final descent. We're almost done. That took a lot longer than I would have liked to finish this game. Alright, this last boss is usually not so bad. Its Contra 3 counterpart is much more difficult, much more unpredictable. That's pretty much all it does. It goes down really easily. It's just pathetic. Not a great final boss for this game. Nice design, but yeah, it's much more intimidating in Contra 3. For one thing, it actually moves in Contra 3. Well, I had to cheat to do it. That was not the best run. Yeah, the only game on here I've never properly beaten without cheating is Contra 3. I could beat it on easy normal mode, but hard mode is... I can't pull it off. I've never pulled it off, and it's just too hard. I can't even get past stage 2 on hard mode. And you don't get to see the real ending unless you play it on hard mode, because the final boss doesn't get back up unless you play on hard mode. Alright. Which game do you want to see next? Because we've got, Contra Arcade, Super Contra Arcade, Contra NES, Contra Famicom, Contra 3, Alien Wars, Operation C on Game Boy. We got Contra Hardcore US. We've got, this is the European version of Contra 3, where everything is robots. This is the European version of Contra Hardcore, where everything is robots. And then you have the Japanese versions of everything. So you have the Japanese arcade original, Japanese Super Contra, Japanese Super C, Japanese Contra 3, Japanese Operation C, and Japanese Contra Hardcore. I just did Super C, or do you mean Super Contra Arcade? I mean, I don't think there's any difference between the Japanese and US versions of Super C. But Super C was the one I just played. No, that was Super C. NES Contra is very different. Yeah, if you want, I can do the Japanese Contra, which actually has these. Oh, Super Contra. Okay, so you want to see Super Contra Arcade? Is that right? Okay, Super Contra Arcade it is. I do not think I'm going to be able to finish this without cheating, but let's see. I'll give it a shot. Even setting it to easy, I don't think I'll be able to beat this without cheating. We'll give it a shot without cheating first. They took out the voice clips here, which is unfortunate. I don't know why they would do that. The collection's available on just about anything, I think. I'm pretty sure there's a Switch version, PS4, Xbox One. I'm playing on Steam. Yeah, the arcade original had voice clips there. You could see where they were talking. I always have trouble telling which gun is which. Oh, these grenades are not great. Because the arcade version doesn't tell you, really indicate that well which gun is which. Yeah, I mean, this is Konami arcade hardware at 80s hardware at its best. And you can really see the viscera on the soldiers. Ooh, that's not a good start. Like I said, I believe this game had, the arcade game has 5 stages, I want to say? Oh, I just missed that. That's not going to help. This helicopter takes a lot more punishment and pumps out a lot more soldiers than the NES version could. So again, it doesn't matter how many quarters I pop into this thing, it's going to limit me to the 3 continues. Alright. I think this is the laser. Yeah, okay. Alright, and that's stage 1 done. Okay, so you're about to see how much harder these overhead stages are in the arcade version. There are times where I can't even get through this stage. Just, they absolutely ridiculous, the number of guys they fill the screen with. It doesn't help that when you're facing forward, the gun doesn't always shoot forward. Yeah, there was no getting out of there. You'll notice my shots don't even travel all the way across the screen, making a lot of this very, very difficult. And they're not being very friendly with the extra lives either. Oh, we got the grenades. Okay, well, not what I wanted, but maybe it will help. So... Ah! They got me up. Well, that's one of my 3 continues. We can't actually shoot him from the front here. You have to kind of get him from the side. So, yeah, they made that boss much harder. Alright, so we're on to the jungle stage. You know, I'm playing this game on the easiest setting, and this is still not going well. But yeah, the arcade version of this would actually talk to you. I don't know why they took that out for this version of it. Oh. There's the spread gun. So you're not going to get to see it in this run, but you can actually upgrade a gun twice. Alright, you remember this guy. Well, he's considerably more difficult this time, but he has less health, so that's nice. And we got him. But the stage is not over. Oh wait, no, that's right. This stage is over. What am I saying? Anyway, okay. So here we go into stage 4. I forgot this. They separate these two. Okay, so let's try and keep the spread shot if we can, and hopefully I can upgrade it. Was that the spread shot upgrade? Did I just miss it? I thought that was the laser. I don't know. Oh. Well, that's not going to help. I'm so bad at this. I do not know what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, we got the machine gun. Okay. Okay, so you remember this guy? Well, he's basically a regular enemy now. He's not a boss this time around. We're going to see another one of them shortly, if I recall correctly. What are you talking about? Xenomorphs have 2 eyes, these guys only have 1. So it's not aliens at all. And these creatures look more like shrimp than they do the face huggers. Clearly, they're different properties. All right, so if we can beat this guy, we go to the final stage. It's really nasty. If you don't have the fully upgraded spread shot here, this thing takes a while to take out. We got him. I keep forgetting I'm set on easy right now, so they have far less health. All right, last level. I do not think we're going to finish this, but we'll see. Because this is the real quarter sucker stage. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to jinx it. I jinxed it. Alright, I think that was our last continue, wasn't it? Ah! Alright, well, final boss. I don't have the range to beat this guy right now, so I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yeah, let's cheat a little bit. Why not? Yes, there's only 5 levels in the arcade. Okay, here comes the final form. So you're about to see the little fetus head. So once I take out the eyes, I have to shoot that thing in its forehead. He's about to get much more aggressive. Yeah. Oh, I did have one more continue. Alright, maybe we can take him out then just by spamming shots. Hey, there we go. Okay. I didn't even need to cheat. That was kind of nice. Okay. You see the little fetus thing fly off there, too, if you look very carefully. So they're like, oh, he'll be back. Well, that's the end of the Super Contra Arcade. We had it set to easy, so that's not really much of an accomplishment, but hey. But I didn't actually really need that save state, so that was nice. No, they only do that thing where you only get the real ending on hard for Contra 3 on the Super Nintendo. So that's the only one that ever did that to you. You can set it to easy on any of the other Contra games and be just fine. Super Contra 3 was the only one that did that to you. Contra 3 The Alien Wars, rather. So yeah, the only one that was cruel enough to do that to you was Contra 3. Alright, which one do you want to see next? Like I said, again, we got Contra Arcade, US and Japanese, Contra NES, Contra Famicom, we got Contra 3, The Alien Wars, US, Japanese, and European versions, Operation C, US and Japanese versions, Contra Hardcore, US, European, and Japanese versions, Probotector, okay. So Probotector is the European version of Contra Hardcore. It's kind of... it's not great. It's not the best way to play this game. They cut content from it because it was censored for the European release. They had to turn everybody into robots, take out most of the plot twists. And because it's a PAL game, there are a lot of effects that won't play correctly. Alright, so which character do you want me to play? We got Red, Blue, Brownie is just exactly the same as he is in Contra Hardcore, hasn't changed at all. And then we've got Fang here is now a robot for no apparent reason. Again, that was part of the censorship for the European version. So Blue plays exactly like Ray. Red is basically Sheena. Brownie. Yeah, Brownie's the easiest one to play as. So they even changed the commander here to a robot. I'll see how far I get without cheating. I played this game to death when I was a kid, and I could actually just got to the point where I could beat it no problem without losing a single life. Clearly that is not the case anymore. Of course, once I get the yo-yo of death here, we're going to be in good shape. So Brownie can double jump, which is one of the things that makes him the best. That's part of the music speeds up a little because of the emulation for the European version. Again, the PAL version is sort of weird that way. They ran at different... All PAL versions ran at different speeds than the NTSC versions. Alright, let's see if I can get the yo-yo. Alright. PAL versions run slower, yeah, but it also winds up screwing the music up. So when we emulate it, you saw how I had the flip at the beginning. I could pick 50 hertz or 60 hertz. So I think because I picked 60 to get the game to run the correct speed, it's speeding up the music a little bit. I'm not sure of the exact details, but yeah. So this yo-yo is super overpowered. So they changed Deadeye Joe here to a robot. Alright, should I follow Deadeye Joe, or should I go to the command center, to the research center, rather? This does affect which of the 4 endings I get. Well, strictly speaking, the game has 6 endings. You know, if I go for the crazy time travel ending, or the join the enemy ending, that adds 2. Follow Joe. Alright, going after the alien commander. I think I have to actually go to the research center if I want to join the bad guy. This stage is a headache. These guys can very quickly overwhelm you. Like that. I just lost my yo-yo. That's not going to help. Oh well. Now, see, with the yo-yo, we would have been done with this fight by now. Oh, well, there he goes. That was bad. I took 2 hits there I really should not have taken. That's... It's gonna make this fight a little harder. Not have taken a death in this stage. Alright. How many continues do I have? 4? Yeah, probably not going to make it through the game, but we'll see. Alright, do your jump. Come on. Now he's gonna slam. Alright. And that's pretty much all he's got. He's now gonna try to stop on me a couple times. Is the monkey wedding censored in this version? I don't think it is. the X drive instead of the alien cell. Do you want me to do the monkey wedding? I'm not sure if I have enough lives to get through the monkey wedding, but we'll see. Neumann Cascade. Do you want me to do the monkey wedding? Or just try and finish the game? Okay, we'll do the monkey wedding. I forgot he comes out on the left side. This is not going well. Here comes the tail. Oh, got him in one cycle. That was nice. Alright, I'm gonna have a hard time doing this without the yo-yo, but we'll see. Can't believe I forgot which side he spawns on. I'm making some real rookie mistakes here. Alright, we just climb up here. Hi there, buddy. Give it a try. Castlevania reference! That is not a great start, is it? Alright, there we go. That was a robot in the original, I think. The Castlevania thing there. There is an 8-minute speedrun of this game. I was looking that up the other day. It's insane. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. Alright, let's try that again. This is pretty much what they look like in any given version of the game. I don't think they changed this scene at all. I think it's for this ending. It's like they do it in 7 or 8 minutes, something like that. I need to stop pausing to look at chat. No, we're just doing this casually, so I can keep looking at chat. Ugh, I didn't even see that. I wasn't looking at chat at the time, I just keep missing those missiles. He got me. Alright. Ha! Almost had him. I am really rusty at this. Alright, last try. How could I forget he goes high with that? I'm just not paying attention. I am shaking my head right now. Ah, what the heck. I must just be tired. I did get up early this morning for a telemedicine thing. Yeah, I think I woke up around 7 a.m. Oh yeah, get something to eat. If you haven't eaten anything, get something to eat. Ooh, what happened there? I think I used the slide by accident. Oh, I'm just being a real dummy right now. There we go. Alright, monkey waiting time. There it is. Love how he's standing in his chair because he's so short. The others wind up sitting in theirs. True love, yes, true love always. Let me show off the Japanese version, actually. So you see, this game was originally meant to be much more forgiving. Because here we have health. No, there's no real difference other than the health. I think it's pretty much identical. That and the Japanese language script. There you see what happens if we take a hit. But there's plenty of other cases I can think of where the Japanese version was easier. Pretty much all the Castlevania games. ActRaiser 2. A lot of Konami games, they tended to just do it like crazy. Whoever's piloting that ship is doing a really bad job. They just ran right into that building. It's like world's worst pilot. There's no reason for you to do that. Now you see how quickly the yo-yo kills that thing. The spider. No, the yo-yo is awesome. It's the best. I accidentally hit the jump button there. That's okay. I can afford to take a hit now. He didn't even get to do anything. You see how quickly that tears him apart? Yeah, Brownie is kind of playing this game on easy mode. Has a smaller hitbox, he can double jump, he has such overpowered weapons. Yeah, go ahead and get something to eat. Neumann Cascade, notorious hacker. And Yo-Yo continues to be easy mode. Wow, I can't believe I took that hit. That would have really made me mad if I was playing on US version. And down he goes. Colonel Bahamut was behind it all along. Hi, dinosaur friend. Fun fact, if you accidentally hit him when you're leaving here, he starts shooting fire at you. He gets mad that he's being your friend here and you stab him in the back. Makes him very unhappy if you shoot him here. So I'm not going to do that. This is one of the rare cases where I don't use the yo-yo just because this actually does more damage to him for some reason. You know, he's being extra friendly right now. Oh, spoke too soon. That's an attack I don't like to see. That as well. This one I like to see. You just duck right underneath it. I'm not sure why I took that hit just now. I was not paying attention. I'm still looking at the chat to see if you can see. I guess King Wagman there is still getting something to eat. Alright. This guy. Always a headache. So if we shoot him here, it keeps him from ramming into us. Biggest threat is that blade. We can die by getting scrolled off screen here. Like so. Ugh. I'm just being extra sloppy today. For some reason, this form doesn't shoot missiles if you're playing as Brownie. I'm not sure why. This one does, though. Alright, here comes my least favorite part. This just takes forever. A lot of sloppy mistakes today. I shouldn't have taken that hit, obviously. I don't remember how many times he rotates. There he goes. Hey! Alright, good timing. Do you want me to surrender, or do you want me to, well, I mean, that's up to you. Do you want me to surrender, or do you want me to keep fighting? Surrender? Alright, let's see here. Alright, so this gets us... to me, this is the hardest ending to get. Because this space station is a real headache to get through. Fighting the Doctor in particular. But this is the final stage for this route. Both the Doctor and the final boss on this route are extremely difficult. Oh, that would have killed this run. Yeah, I've never actually gotten this ending without cheating. The other 4, yes. I mean, the other 3, yes, but this one, no. So if that part didn't get me, this part always does. Just this boss is extremely unpredictable and really difficult to dodge everything he throws at you. Does playing the Japanese version count as cheating? It does to me. So his legs are going to start getting longer and longer here. Alright, so that's got that. Now we're moving on to the final boss. He actually straight up blows up the earth here. Like, he wins. Doesn't matter what you do here. There was an invisible brownie for a bit there. Huh, okay. Like, look at that. He just destroyed the earth. It's like, what's the point now? He's won. Okay, I got one of his guns. Nope, he got me. See, that would have been over right there. Overall, I don't think this boss is quite as bad as the Doctor, though. Though there is no main ending. Not really. No, this is the only one where you actually blow up the earth unless you join the bad guy on the one route. That did not go well. Alright, so it's gonna chase me. Dropped too early. Alright. Well, it's over. So yeah, there's 6 endings. I think if you go to the research center, then do not surrender. Colonel Bahamut gives you the offer to join him. If you join him, then you get, obviously, an ending where you destroy the world. If you decide not to do that, then you have to fight him and then destroy a missile carrying the alien cell. And you save the Earth in that one. If you choose to follow Deadeye Joe, and then choose not to surrender. They give you an ending where you fight the alien cell, but Colonel Bahamut gets away. If you choose to chase Joe and then surrender, you get this ending, where you die in the process and Earth gets blown up. And if you choose to go to the the research center and then choose to surrender, you get stuck on a prison transport. You escape the prison transport with Deadeye Joe's help, because he wants a final showdown with you. You kill him and he gets destroyed by Bahamut. Bahamut mutates both Joe and the Doctor, so you have to fight both Joe and the Doctor as mutants. And then Colonel Bahamut himself gets mutated by the alien cell into this giant monster, and you have to kill him. He goes all Akira on you. Once you finish that, then you save the Earth. So, yeah, and then of course there's the monkey wedding ending. But yeah, there's the JP version, so you can see how much easier it is just because you have health. So yeah, that is cheating to me, playing the Japanese version. But I think a lot of the speedrunners play the Japanese version just because... I mean, it's not because they can't beat it normally, it's because they use it just to take a hit here and there to speed up their time. Most of the speedrunners use a glitch with Fang. There's a glitch with Fang where you can actually swap between weapon B and D for him, and it'll instantaneously charge his charge attack. It makes it so you can just wallop enemies constantly with that. Yeah, Monkey Wedding is best ending. That's true. All right, well, I'm gonna get something to eat. Thanks for watching, and see you back on the. Probably gonna watch the Video Game Valley later. See what is streaming tonight. All right, have a good night.